Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm the Series JG. For some reason, I haven't had a really long sit down with this game in a while. I keep coming to the game when I have, just an hour or two tops to try to make sure I get in enough videos that I can maintain my upload schedule. And the same thing has happened again. That being said, last time we got ourselves 2 home bays so that we could at least get away from random stranger missions in Saint Denis and see if we could do anything for anybody here. It might be that if I took the time to go in and explore, I know we had stuff that we've given to other gang members and rewards they were going to give us at camp, but we've also got Leopold Strauss wants to speak with us, money lending and other sins. Part of that ongoing plot line about how other people in the gang are apparently doing things to support the gang, even though we don't really ever see it. What else can I tell you? We've been doing a lot of stranger missions. Spent a whole video wandering around in roads trying to be a bandit just to get some basic bandit level. And I really wanted to at least have the first level of all the challenges, I guess, in my mind. 1 of 10, 1 of 10. Because, although we haven't done it yet for Sharpshooter, crap. Or Survivalist, wow. I'm surprised at that. I would have thought I got something there. But, we're doing okay with the Horseman challenges and the gambling challenges, and I've kind of decided I'm going to not worry that much about the challenges. But it was really bothering me to be in Red Dead Redemption and have done no bandit challenges. So that is behind us now. And if I want to be passively working on it in the background, I need to rob any 2 coaches or return any 2 stolen coaches to the fence. And returning stolen coaches to the fence is just a thing that I have done a million times off screen, it feels like, in building up our massive fortune of like $3,000. So let's go talk to Leopold Strauss and do a side mission. And after that, if we have time, I might do a mission for Mary Beth while we're down here. She needs to speak to me. No, no, and thrice no. But money lending and other sins, we will start for now. Oh, the game wants us to go around to the other side of water and cross the water to go to the pier, which seems odd. I am going to assume there's a faster way to do that. I'm thinking I'm allowed to ride my horse if I don't go into the...
Coming in.
But you didn't say who you are. I don't know if I count as being in the camp until I get into the building. So I may be able to ride around out here, though it's not letting me gallop. Well, actually, I seem to have full control of the horse's speed, more or less. To the extent that I ever do. Yeah, I'm thinking this is faster than the route they asked me to take. Can I climb up there? If I can find the button, I can. You must autosave before you can climb. Seriously, what button? Oh, I think I am under some kind of camp controls where I'm limited into what I can do, because I'm not allowed to run either. But I can inspect a letter. I'm gradually turning into the Wolfman thanks to my unwillingness to shave and desire to consume all the hair tonics possible. Letter from Micah to Amos. Oh, to Micah. Okay, I thought for some reason it was from Micah. Thank you for your letter. Suppose I'm glad you ain't been hanged yet. But I'm going to have to insist upon the fact that if I see you, you won't be no one needs to hang you, as I will break your neck. It ain't that I don't love you, because I do, what with you being of my family and all will be done together. But it's that I am now a family man, as you know. I have daughters, as you know. I swore to Lord Almighty that I would protect my daughters from all that's evil and wrong in this world. If you'd only help me to repent of all that I have done when we were running together, as you know, and that means repenting of you, as you know. Wash my hands of you. Do not attempt to approach me. Do not attempt to visit me. Do not claim you know me. If I hear you are within 50 miles of me, I will come and find you, and then you'll meet your Maker and apologize to him on both of our behalves for all them things we did. None of. Okay, well, looks like Micah's brother, or former gang member friend, is not interested in continuing their acquaintance.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Morgan. Guten Morgen, Herr Morgan.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So
That
you'll
would be
be
nice.
joining us
Oh,
in
it's
Tahiti.
I
closing
rather
time.
fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
Dutch tells me we're going to be ranchers.
To closing the
Perhaps,
accounts, they're going to have to do
but,
all the
so
adjusting journal
far, we
entries.
have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
Uh-oh.
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and feed, I mean.
How is he
Why
so much
flinch
better
now? You
than
never have done
Strauss
before.
now?
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, L.J. Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet
A
Meadows.
fisherman.
And that's it.
I
Their
wish I
union built
were
on
a
that.
fisherman.
Okay.
Don't know the lyrics to that song. By one of them Irish bands. Oh, I got golden cores.
Time to go, boy.
Gotta go find some people who owe us money. Alright. Can never be sure if there aren't more than just the one. Because he only talked about one in the narration, but there is just the one. So let's go pay her a visit, see how she's doing. Wrong button. Now, how come the map wants me to go, yeah, it's got... Well, I guess I'll follow the map. Shoot, it doesn't seem to think that crossing this particular bit of water is much of a thing. And indeed, it isn't. Unless an alligator suddenly hops up and grabs me, which I guess I was kind of begging for with that attitude. Game really does not think a whole lot about these stretches here. Waters being a threat to the health of your horse. Or you. I mean you, gentle viewer. I'm not talking about our player character here. Oh, that was not the button. That was not the button.
Whoa, easy.
I didn't even press a button there. My horse just get eaten. Nope, it's just stuck in the bridge. It's a great way to start a session. So I was trying to press the button that slows the horse down, and I ended up accidentally firing the gun, because the controls in this game are a nightmare. And now my horse is trapped in a bridge, and it looks like there are crocodiles going to try to kill my horse. No, I mean, really, there were crocodiles that showed up coming after my horse. Which has now worked its way out. Sort of. Yeah, my horse has faced itself into a bridge. Oh. Okay, well, understandably my horse is upset about the way the laws of physics have been disrupted throughout this playthrough.
Wait.
Can't help but feel like if my horse just stopped phasing through solid objects, we'd be okay. I understand my oh, there's also a thunderstorm. That is not helping my horse's mood, I'm sure.
easy. Whoa, easy.
There we go.
Stay here, boy. Come on, boy.
Just hoping I don't get kicked by my own horse, because it was really upset by phasing through that bridge. Okay. For future reference, I believe it was L... No. L2 that I'm trying to hit when I'm running that will suddenly get the horse to slow down. So the game's notion that and there's that crocodile, I can see how that would make my horse unhappy. So yeah, going through here, not a good idea after all. Shouldn't be riding my horse down the crocodile mile. And I still haven't quite got a handle on... See, my horse is wild-eyed here. I haven't quite got a handle on what button it was. The last time I played the game, hopefully it hasn't changed, slowed you down when you're ready to gallop. Alright, whatever gets you across there. You don't have to use the bridge if you don't want to. Let's get away from the crocodiles. Jeez.
Easy.
Okay, it's R1. I pressed R2 and... See, L1 draws a weapon, R2 fires it. So you have these, like, buttons on literally opposite ends of the top of the controller. Sompany and roads. We're going through the fog. You know what? Relax. You are no longer phased through solid matter. I don't know if shooting one of the crocodiles helped or hurt the situation with my horse being in a panic. Lots of gunfire in the vicinity of a horse, not usually something that helps it calm down. That looks for all the world like there's going to end up being a treasure buried there or something. Oh, we got some characters. I wonder if I can interact with them. You just kill a bunch of people, buddy? Can't loot them. Don't seem to be able to break into there. Probably turns out that if you know the correct number of paces to walk and the direction, this seems like something that would be marking off a treasure. But I can take some aged pirate rum, which makes it even more likely that there's a... using aged pirate rum will increase your stamina experience. Well, let's get to it then. Doesn't seem to be any reason to wait. Except that I'm apparently in the wrong menu. Oh, I can't gain experience with the aged pirate rum because it's the maximum level. But you let me drink it. I might have sold it or kept it or something. Oh, got the maximum experience level. And I'm drunk, I think.
Keep back. I do not care for your company.
Hey, mister.
Oh, I guess because we're drunk he's not interested in our company.
Morning.
Yeah, you get drunk on pirate rum and people tell you to go away.
Yep.
Okay, that was... No, wait, now suddenly that...
There we go.
No, R1 is now slow down. Like, it seems like it fucking changes. Every time I decide I want to slow down the horse, what button to use changes. I could probably do without fighting all those guys alone. I'm sure glad that dumbass said, "Here he comes." I mean, I could try and fight him. It really seems like the wiser course is to just spontaneously generate ahead. Oh, well, he's still coming after me anyway. Oh, I killed his horse. So I lost Paragon points because I killed his horse. I'm so fucking terrible. That's not what I wanted to shoot him. Well, sorry I killed a horse. That's not what I meant to do, but it's what happened. And I lost virtue points for it, and fair enough. Horse wasn't a criminal. Horse, possibly not even a racist. It's kind of difficult to tell with horses. So restore our Deadeye and damage the core. See, these things don't do anything for the core. You gotta come down here to get the core restored. So I will sacrifice a little bit of stamina core for a bunch of Deadeye core. And apologies to this horse. I wish I could bury the horses and leave their bodies out to rot.
Hey, boy.
I got some rifle cartridges, which makes me feel like I should have been using my rifle in that fight. Try to kill them from a distance using my horrible aim and Deadeye to make it at least a little bit not as bad. Let's save in case I manage to screw this up. Because I don't know if defeating those Lemoyne Raiders is going to make a difference or not. But yeah, at first I was thinking I would ride away from them, and then I figured I would just kill the one that caught up with me. But it looks like the whole group had kind of kept up with me, so whatever.
Okay, there.
Suddenly it's R1 that makes you stop, and that makes sense. It just didn't seem to work that way a little earlier. They said this is a fisher, so Probably nothing in here. It's probably got to go outside. Well, there's a cigar to replace what was lost? Oh, apparently not. Well, I know. It looks like it let me take it. It's just warning me that I couldn't take any more after that. Full up on Kentucky bourbon. So is it worth drinking some of that? Depends on what it does, I suppose. Just damage one core and restore another, as most of these things do. Stores everything but your health core. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to release without using it, but whatever. It was free. And premium cigarettes. That'll be good for that little cough that we heard him have later. I think the game might be dropping hints at us with the cough. I believe that it would be a thoroughly wasted move now because I think my Deadeye core is currently full. So, let's check near the water. This is, after all, a fisherman that we're hunting for. Which means they must be fishing when we find them. There's no other thing that could possibly... There's no way a fisherman would ever take a break from fishing. And we're like, hey man, you owe us money. He's like, that's too bad. Oh.
Hey! You better have a damn good reason for being on my property, mister.
He's pretty assertive considering the time.
You remember that loan you took, Mr. Davison? Well, time's long since up. I'm here to collect.
I should have known. You goddamn bludgeon men are all the same. Sure, I got your money. Every stinking cent. It's in the house.
Oh, okay.
Hell,
This is
I'll
a
even
nice
offer
change of
you a
pace.
drink. We can toast to never laying eyes on each other again.
I'm down with that. It seems like this mission's going smoothly. There's no way he's going to betray us, try to shoot us or anything.
I got a powerful thirst on me right now. How about you? You gotta be stinking drunk already to do this kind of work.
You mean fishing?
I like doing it sober.
Although I did drink some aged pirate rum and Kentucky bourbon just moments ago.
As well. That would be the mannerly thing to do.
Sure.
Let's handle the money first. Worry about manners.
You might have
later, okay?
poisoned pirate's rum in there.
I could be fishing.
You're catching
While other
flies,
boats are
you
fishing
ain't
boats.
catching fish. Now come on. Let's get us that debt.
This is as fast as I can go.
Which is part of the reason I have trouble making
Come
money.
up here, boy.
Uh-oh. I think I've been...
Wait, what's going on?
Don't just stand there. Go fix us a drink.
Another one, Pop?
Don't give me no talk, boy. Just do it. I'll look down here for our savings.
Savings? Under the sink?
Best place for 'em. Now where's them drinks, boy?
Oh.
Drinks ready. It's right there, miss.
It's our life savings. Come and take what you owe.
Okay. That's why I came. Nothing. Okay.
I'll cut your damn head clean off.
I guess his son is gone. Good thing I can survive stabbings easy. Yeah, because he stabbed me a bunch of times, and I thought about pulling the knife, and I was like, no, I would certainly lose, Paragon points if I actually killed this guy who just tried to kill me. I gotta take his crackers, though. Can't carry any more crackers, eh? I mean, it's time to eat crackers. You know how this game works. Nothing like crackers when you've just been stabbed. I'd like to see where that kid is and what happened with our drinks. Alright, no need for cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me got nothing to do. I'm gonna leave your drawers open. That's how angry I am about your attempt to murder me. Some gin I don't need or care about. This kid can jump out at any time and try to murder me.
Paul, what you done? What you done?
Where is he? I would imagine I get to talk to him and tell him it's okay.
Son, I want to get out of here, but I can't until I find some money.
There's some in my footlocker. I've been keeping it away from him.
Ain't that lucky?
Alright, well, I'm also going to take the cigarette card. Am I able to... Oh, there's more of them here. It's okay, son. You seem like a good kid. Oh, okay, the debt money is just an item.
I think I know the sum. And that should cover it.
Oh, well, that's
Ain't you the
a healthy
good
coincidence.
son? You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, how come I can't interact with whatever that is?
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell no. Well, whatever it is, I can't carry any more of it, apparently. Got any aged pirate rum? I see Kentucky bourbon.
You won't find nothing else here. Please, just leave.
Well, I mean, there might have been pomade or something. Okay, well, there's other rooms I gotta search too, kid. I mean, I didn't kill him. I just pistol whipped him. He'll be fine. He'll be good as new. Or good as he was before. Weren't that good, really. Okay. I guess I should be going around drunk more in this game, because I keep finding all sorts of potent snake oil. That might actually be worth checking. Valerian root, snake oil, open snake oil, potent snake oil. This letter says, oh, that's too bad. It's a letter to Nate from Mama. I don't know how many letters I've written, but now I won't stop trying. Even the act of writing feels like some connection is better than none. You know your father's temper. When he was drinking all the time, man, I found work and I'm renting a small house. Just give me the word and I will send for you. We can both start again. Love always, Mama. Aw. I'll hold on to that. for some reason, I don't know why I'm holding on to this guy's letter from his mama, but I am. I've hit the put away button. I guess maybe there was an option to hit a different button and not steal the letter from his mama. But I'm going to assume for now that we've basically successfully completed this mission. And although I suspected treachery, that didn't mean that I had the ability to prevent us from being stabbed several times while trying not to get killed by that guy. When we come back next time, we will return the money to Herr Strauss. If he doesn't have a new mission for us, we'll either got to do a story mission at camp or head into Saint-Denis to do more stranger missions. See you next time.